Hi, this video is going to be the first tutorial in a series of tutorials designed to show the features of Google Docs forms. To get started, go to the Create New tab and select Form. I'm going to point out some of the main features that are available in this tutorial, and then we'll look at some of the specific uses of those features in future tutorials. The first that I'll point out is the Add Item box. If you click on that, you'll see that there are different types of questions that you can ask. You can ask a text question or a paragraph text if you need to have a longer response. Multiple choice, check boxes, which allows you to actually have more than one answer selected. Choose from a list, which will give a drop-down menu. Scale, which allows you to do like a rating of 1 to 5. Or a grid, which allows you to put multiple choices under a grid of selection types. You can also do section headers, which will allow you to break up the form into different subheadings, and page breaks, which will allow you to do different pages of a form if you want to have responses that are based on multiple choice selection. For instance, if someone chooses A, it will take them to a page in the form that is specific to those types of answers. You can also change the theme of your form. When you click on the themes, it'll give you different templates that you can pick, and you can preview those templates and either apply the template or cancel it. You can always change those. That allows you to personalize it. We'll just apply the theme, although you won't see it in the editing form. There's the option to email the form to other individuals. There's the option to see the responses in a summary view or in a spreadsheet view. The summary view will show graphs and pie charts, as well as the direct answers to text responses. The spreadsheet view is a traditional spreadsheet which allows you to add other entry fields and to edit your data once it's come in. Under More Actions, you have the ability to embed your form. So if you have a blog or a website or a Moodle online course, you can actually embed the form right in the page so that they do not get directed to you don't have to provide a link that directs them to a separate form out on the internet. And you can also edit the confirmation message. That's what your participants will see when they enter data into the form and they submit it. This is what they would get as a response when they click submit. And it also is where you're given the option to let everyone see the response summary. So that gives people the ability to access that information that they've been submitting. In the actual form itself, if you have a field, for instance, this is a text field. This might be the first one. Oftentimes you're going to start with something like name, first name, last name, just an initial, some sort of identifying information. You can make it a required question and then click Done. You'll see that if it is a required question, there's a small red mark by the question itself. If I click on Edit, I can change the type of question, for instance multiple choice, and now I can put in different choices and answers. You can also give the option of Other if the different selections that you've provided, if you don't feel that those will answer what your respondents are going to need. Here you can see the Go to Page based on answer check mark. And I can change this to a list, and now it would be a drop-down menu. So if I click Done, you'll see that it looks like that. Go back and edit this again. I can change it to a scale. The scale could be 1 to 5, and then I could describe what a 1 is and describe what a 5 is. And that would look like this. Checkboxes, as I mentioned before, provides the answer in a way where you can select multiple options. And the grid response, which allows you to do multiple columns and rows, and looks something along like this. I can also copy a previous question if I'm going to have somewhat similar types of questions asked and I only need to edit a few details. I might use that. And then I can also delete a question. Finally, you'll see down here a link to view the published form, and that link, you can use that in a way where it might be private. If I click on that link, this is what the form would look like to the user. If I go back to edit form, if I edit the confirmation, and if I let everyone see the response summary, and then I'll go to the form, fill in some responses and hit submit, I can click on see previous responses. And this is what the summary view might look like if you had different questions. You can see that it'll give graphical information as well as percentages and the number of responses. So that's pretty much an overview of the basic features and where to find them in Google Forms. The next tutorial will get into the different uses of those forms. Thanks for watching.